What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy right here, man. Kanks Black. Oh my God. Let's take a break. Let's do that again. Alright, y'all. Let me see. Y'all can see me. So, alright, everybody. It's your boy right here, man. Hold on. We're gonna take a brief pause break. We're gonna let this UPS guy come around because y'all won't be able to hear me once this truck is uploaded. So give me 1 minute, all right? Let's take a quick break. All right, y'all, man. Welcome back to another Black Pill Steph video. Once again, I hit everything in the intro, but today I got an email for the first time. Y'all know I post a lot of Kevin Samuel content, a lot of Red Pill, Black Pill content from KS, Steph is Cold, Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit Podcast, Pearly Things, the MTR, everybody that drops the cold advice for our brothers in this third world country, which is known in the United States. It's not a third world country, but with inflation, we kind of might as well call it that way. But anyway, so there's a sister who's gonna remain anonymous. She is in the medical field. She is a doctor, right? I know. Dun dun dun, right? She's a doctor, and she said, Stephen, there's a guy that I have been seeing. He lives in the UK, and she lives in Africa. I think she lives in Zimbabwe. So it's a long distance relationship. Problem number one. They've been talking. They were about to go to open a business together. The guy, they were all into it. They were both excited for it, but the guy pulls back. Weird, right? So the guy pulls back. She don't know why, and they were both excited for it. And she was like, "What happened?" He had some bad stuff in the past, as all guys that that try to partner with somebody that they don't know. Stuff happens. But she said, she can be. People think it can be different. When they do a partnership, which is true. I don't know the percentage of that, but I'm gonna go on a limb and say about 40 to 50% of the time it's successful. But we know as entrepreneurs, 9 times out of 10, usually business goes into the crapper, and we actually have to close down and start all over and do a new blueprint and a new game plan. So you keep going. They've been talking, but then he stops talking to her. He goes ghost for a couple of weeks. So he goes off, which means he's not a good communicator. So communication is off. And then, then she tells me that he is 20 years older than she is. She's 28. He's 56. So he's twice her age. Okay. They always talk in text, but then, like I said, he stopped talking to her. He stopped bringing up the business. He was very nonchalant once again. Then when she started seeing his attitude, she pretty much wrote a breakup text. That's number one. Let me tell y'all something, ladies. When you do a breakup text to us men, and you state, your A through Z, once we get that, it depends on how we react. Some men will try to fix that ASAP, try to come back, try to fix everything that they do and to get back into your good graces. Other guys who pretty much we always focus on, which we all of the Red Pill content guys that we tell you to focus on your purpose and focus on what God got you on this universe for, is to keep it pushing because there's more ladies out there. He said, received well. She wanted him. She said, well, technically it wasn't a breakup text. It was like, yo, what we doing here text. Well, when you send somebody that you might as well be single, that's a breakup text. That's not saying I'm going to do you and I'm going to do me and you do you, just to see what our reaction going to be like. We're going to just simp our way back over there. It feel like the man he's been around a long time. Like I said, he's twice the girl's age, and he already know what he wants in a woman. She's young. She may know what she wants. She may not know what she wants. But once again, it's a long distance relationship. I don't know if y'all even laid a foundation out. What y'all gonna bring to the table? Are y'all dating to marry? Dating for long-term relationship? Common partnership? Whatever. right? Then y'all got the business together, right? So let's do that, number one. But he said, well, receive. You said now, and then she told me that she regrets sending that. Well, you can't regret because now it's already out there. He already received it. He took it. You want him to call back. Now she wants to go back. She asked me, will she? Let me pull up the question. What she asked me. She said that, how do I gain back my value when I lost my value? You never really lost your value. Man, you were talking to a guy for 9 months, twice your age. You haven't laid with him. You haven't had sex with him. I don't know how many dates you've been on. You pretty much, you put yourself out there for business. He put himself out there. So both of y'all so there's some kind of trust there that y'all trying to bring up from the ground and build. But the reason why you lost a little bit of value was that breakup text. Then you're saying, well, I'm willing to go back, but he has moved on. Then continue with the email. She bought him a quad because he has a farm. I think a quad bike, which is a four-wheeler. He promised her a car. On top of that, he gives her a monthly allowance of $700, which is American dollars $700 a month. Times that by 12 is $8,400 a year, right? Once again, he lives in UK, she lives in Africa, which is, I think she lives in Zimbabwe. So, like once before. So, if a man said he gonna buy you a car because you bought him a quad, he ain't buying you no car because you haven't talked to him, you haven't seen him, y'all haven't been communicating like that. He's pretty much spitting game. Women do it, men do it. That's what it is. But you put yourself out there. So you bought him a quad. You started a business. You're doing most of the work, but you send a breakup text. So when you send him a quad, when you send him something that he didn't pick up, you didn't lose your value, you just bought him a gift. Once again, I said you lost your value when you hit that text message. And he got it. And he said, okay, you want to be single? Let's be single. Now you're saying that's not really a breakup text because how you mentioned it. But to us men, when you send that, saying let's just be single, that means it's a breakup text. Whether we end the courtship or talkship or whatever, right then and there, we're not coming back. Now you're saying you're willing to go back. But to me, you never really lost your value. You never really lost your value. But you did lie, but let me say the second one, you did lie about the text saying that wasn't really a breakup text. It really was a text of what you wanted his reaction to be. You sent it. That's another red flag. Instead of coming to be a buck, keep it a buck with the dude that you're talking to or dating, you dance and buck dance behind the line of the breakup text. So breakup text number one, you lied number two. And then, how can I say this? Really, it's another red flag. You get an allowance like you're some kind of kid, like you're some kind of escort, like you're some kind of lady of the evening. Well, you're a doctor. You have a job. You're a sugar baby too, so that can be a red flag number three. So for the guy that you were talking to, then y'all supposed to go on a trip together to SA, which I don't know what SA even means. So people in the comments say, let me know what SA means. You were supposed to take a trip with him. He's already there. So pretty much the man already moved on. He been moved on. You can try to go back and try to get in his good graces again, which most women do when they find out they messed up, that they will try to come back into the guys that they know he was a true catch arms. They'll try to get back into their good graces. We'll realize this: us men, logical thinkers, we move on. This ain't gonna remind me of one of the stories that I've heard where a woman who put a man in the friend zone for 25 years, and then she realized that he was the one for her when she was living a hot girl summer, and he just stayed, simped, and then pretty much he simped his way into her life after, and then they celebrated 1 year of marriage. So she had all that high mileage on her cootie cat, and he just waited for 25 years. I think he did. I don't think if he did wait for 25 years, that's just ridiculous. But it goes back to this saying right there to this email. You can't get back into our good graces when you do all this other stuff. Number one, you should have kept it a buck with him from jump. You should have stated your issues from jump. Y'all should have discussed the foundation of the courtship or talking stage from jump. But then, no, what you did, even though y'all went to business together, you sent him a breakup text. Then you try to get a reaction, say it's not really a breakup text. It's really a reaction text, like a breakup, like it's some kind of prank to see what he gonna do. But guess what? He received it, he took it, and he moved on. Now you realize you messed up and you're trying to go back. And it's too late for that. So for me, to you, ma'am, this is real talk. Move on. Reestablish yourself as a high value woman, a traditional woman, a woman that you know, a man that a man that who wants to call you his wife, probably bow down to you, and everything like that. Well, you bow down to him and you be submissive. Because if you tell a man what you've done, you're already a red flag. Because you finessed a text message, you try to finesse a breakup, you try to do this and that and the third, and you couldn't get it done. And you try to fiddle your way back into the relationship. So what you need to do is reestablish yourself as a high value traditional woman and a submissive woman. That's the advice I'm giving to you right now. I try to go live on. I was trying to tell you via IG. Can't go on IG. My account suspended, so I can't go on IG on live. So you will see this YouTube video. You'll see this YouTube video. But now let's get into the next subject. Meg Thee Stallion and Party. Y'all realize that? Y'all know who they are, right? Meg Thee Stallion and Party. According to many accounts, Meg Thee Stallion unfollowed Party. Now this is off the verdict of Tory Lanez being found guilty of shooting Meg Thee Stallion. It's being found guilty. Hold on, y'all. My camera's being overheated right now. Let me turn this off and I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes, y'all. Hold on.
1,000 years later.
All right, ladies and gents, we are back. Yes, sir. So I left off of Meg Thee Stallion Party. How she unfollowed her boyfriend Party. They've been together for 2 years. They just celebrated the 2-year anniversary. This is off the case of Tory Lanez, right? The guilty verdict of him being found guilty of shooting Meg Thee Stallion. I think the sentence carried to 20 years. I think he's about to be deported and everything like that. You guys got to remember that what I've seen, Party had this woman's back since this incident has happened. Even when her sexual history got brought up by the courts of who she'd been with, and I'm not even gonna list the names. I'm gonna put the thumbnail what I talked about right here, and that will be in the description box as well. I'm not gonna say on this too much because I'm gonna end it like this. Black men, we can protect our women. We protect our women for so many years. But the moment you don't have their back on one thing, they cut you loose. Party has been through hell and back with Meg during this case. People have talked about her character. People have dogged her as a woman. Everything. He has had this woman's back. Y'all seen the infamous picture? Here it is again. But she unfollowed him. And then just the outcry of women saying, "Go, sis." And then one of the slides says, "I hope if I put it on here, it's on here. If I don't, just go look it up." Saying, "Oh yeah, Meg, leave that N-word behind. Go get you a woman." It says that now. They want Meg to be with another female. Because I guess according to many other black women, the black man doesn't protect the black woman. But Party been protecting Meg for 2 years since this case opened up and since she got shot. Party was my bad, I keep calling Peg. Party was already distraught when he found out the sexual history of Meg. That man was distraught and depressed that his girl has so many bodies on her resume. That she's an industry 304. She's an industry 304. And for her to do that to a man that protected you, that you sung to the highest of mountain how good of a man he is and how black men need to be protecting the girl. Oh, this came out her mouth. To do that to you. You see why men become passport bros, sisters? You see why men go overseas to find them another girl, another wife? Because we can protect you until hell and fire and brimstone. But it ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. Our mental health can take a capacity of us protecting you. Guess what? It ain't good enough. We're gonna have to go to Astaroth and get Thor's hammer and get Stormbreaker. We're gonna have to go to Planet Titan, take on Thanos and take the Infinity Gauntlet. We're gonna have to go one-on-one with Captain America. We're gonna have to go one-on-one with Iron Man. We're gonna have to go one-on-one against the whole damn MCU universe before you accept us. And you can say, you know what? I found my protector. We're protecting y'all since during segregation. But that's not good enough. Party been having Meg's back since his case. That's not good enough. We protecting y'all we are y'all first line of defense. That's not good enough. And you see why black men are getting their passports. You see why our passports are at an all-time high. And men are going over to other countries to find traditional, submissive, wifey, motherly, nurturing women. But y'all singing to the highest of highs. Go, man. Break up with partner. Do your thing. Go do some carpet munching. Go get you a woman. Until that woman does Meg dirty, then what you gonna say? You gonna say woman? You gonna say women ain't shit too? That's what you gonna say. Or when they put hands on each other and fight each other in public. Women ain't squat. Yep, that's what y'all gonna say. And you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna look at you like Kevin Samuels do every time. You can't make this stuff up. So in other words, I'm gonna say this: get the French toast on. For real. If you like this video, man, make sure you hit that like button. Comment below more things you want me to react to. If you got more emails that you want me to listen to and read to and give you my advice, I'm not a professional. This is unsolicited advice for entertainment purposes only. I don't want to get sued. If you want me to do it, make sure you hit my Instagram. Like I said, my Instagram and my social media will be in the description box below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, family. It's your boy right here, Black Pill Steph. Let's escape the Matrix. Welcome to it. We're gonna take the red pill. We're gonna go down this rabbit hole, how to escape it and live our life. Or the blue pill, where you think everything is just cope and dandy, you go back to your regular life like nothing even happened. Until next time, family. Peace.
Bro told y'all deep down south we don't play.